this drive for perfectionism, for trying harder, for working hard, it served me really well, because by the age of 30, I was CEO of the largest military payments company. It felt great to work really, really hard and have something exciting come from it, but it felt a little bit empty. And one of my mentors said, you know, Tab, find what you love to do, what you're passionate about, and then figure out how to get paid for it. Emotions were very much on the back burner. You didn't let people see you sweat. You didn't let them see your emotions. And I know women that are on this call, you experience that at work. You can't show your emotions, or you're being all female. You don't want to do that. And you guys experience that because we don't cut guys very much slack a lot of times. We expect them to just be strong all the time. In a routine mammogram, they found some suspicious tissue. So a few weeks after that, I came out of the operating room. I thought, you know, surely this is just part of the journey. Just keep sucking it up. I didn't tell anybody at work what was going on, because I didn't want anybody thinking about my breasts. You know, I was the only chick in the office. And this crusty guy pipes up before I can even get the words out of my mouth. And he says, well, clearly she raised up her shirt and used her tits. Now imagine how that felt just weeks after having surgery. Imagine how that felt with tapes and tubes still hiding under my jacket. Something just snapped inside of me then. And that bubbly little face, that little smart-ass person that always had the best retort, had nothing to say. I thought, I can just outrun this. I can do that. I ran 6 marathons in 18 months. And I was trying to outrun it all, instead of telling the people in my life, hey man, here's what's going on and it sucks. It really sucks. I thought I had to keep this face up and this face up. You know, where you're running and you wake up one day and you realize this whole life has happened and I've been on cruise control. And so this foundation of we can do anything we set our minds to, it wasn't working. It hit me that I had built all these barriers. I had built these barriers of, you know, there's no such thing as a mistake. You have to be the perfect executive. You have to constantly worry about your image. You can't be who you really are. You can't share your vulnerabilities. All these barriers, right? And what I should have been building was putting up a shield to protect myself from people that wanted to harm me, or from my own ambitions. And you could put a shield down, but if you build a barrier, then nobody can get in and your love can't get out. Instead of saying, I can fix this, I can control this, the things that made me a powerful executive made me a weak person as far as loving and tapping into the spirit and tapping into what naturally energizes us. You see, snakes shed their skin for 2 reasons. One, it literally is holding them back. They can't grow physically until they get rid of it. They can't be what they're supposed to be. They can't expand into their greatness as long as that skin is holding them back. So shed it, get rid of it. That's what I did. I quit my job. I changed my name. It was time to start new. But it's okay. That was my answer. Shed your skin, start anew. And isn't that what we can do? Isn't that what all of us have the choice to do? We can reinvent ourselves 1 time, 2 times, 100 times. I was addicted to being logical, accommodating, professional, and rational. I avoided uncomfy things like emotions, spirituality, and even love itself. But I'm on the road to recovery now, thanks to the realization that life is not about choosing sides. being logical or intuitive, being rational or emotional, scientific or spiritual. Instead, it's about having the freedom to embrace all of those qualities at the same time. If your brain is in gratitude, then psychology shows you cannot be down. So that's a great way to raise your vibration. Focusing on your amplifiers, what brings you up, put them on a sticky note, stick it, on your mirror in the morning, or put it next to your workstation. So there are things out there to help you. I learned that love is like a magic penny, that the more you give it away, the more you receive. It doesn't take quitting your job and changing your name and giving away your things and selling your house. It doesn't take all of those dramatic things that I did. All it takes is realizing you choose how to spend your energy.